Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. And happy No, today Saturday? Yes, today is Saturday. Happy Saturday. I hope you're doing awesome. I decided to hop on this morning because I've been up since 4 a.m., which sometimes is not unusual, but generally I'm not up and going and in my craft room by the wee hours before the light of day. But today I am. How are all of you? Say hello if you haven't yet. Let me see. Well, what I've got in front of me is not what we're going to be talking about today, but I wanted to finish this up. I had this journal, and we did this together on a video where I did the binding and just put it all together. This one, I did not like how it is falling, so I did take it apart and I need to put it back together. Well, maybe I don't. I don't know. We'll see what happens. However, I finished doing the binding of the 3 signatures together so that it all lays nice and flat. And then I did the back. But now I feel like hi, Susie. But now I feel like I need to wrap this and put a little extra glue in here because I didn't let it sit. I didn't let it marinate long enough. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I hope you're excited. I kind of thought about going live yesterday. In fact, I talked to Dave about it and we were going to, and then I called it off at the last minute. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Let's see, can we make this happen? Or is it going to look goofy? What do you think? I just feel like I need to wrap something around it to kind of tie it all together. What do you think, Susie? I think it'll be okay. We'll just start with the top. Hello, Sarah Lee. How are you? I feel like it's already been one whole day because I've been up for so long. I feel like a day has already passed. Okay. I just thought it needed something. I mean, it's a really simple. These are just all the Anna Griffin cards that I had. And we did this as a little tutorial a while back on how to bind without sewing, which I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how you guys feel about this. What do you girls think? I could do without doing a 3 sewing in signatures. I'm not a fan of it. And now that Carrie got me into this whole cinch thing, I'm kind of addicted. So I really like this method, and I think it kind of, I mean, I'm not really into grungy, but I do think it just gives it a little bit more of a more junk journal looking feel to it. But I was recently watching, I don't know, maybe some of you watched this as well, Natasha Treasure Books. I think it was this week. She did a binding similar to some of the things that I've seen before, but I liked her way of taking a different take on it and binding again with no sewing, and everything laid so perfectly flat. And I thought, I need to try that. So I think I'm going to give that a go. Did anybody else see that? You'll have to go watch it if you haven't. So this project will be done. What are y'all doing this morning? Anybody crafting? Is it nice where you're at? The weather gods say it's supposed to be 73 degrees here in Iowa today. I'm not counting. I'm not holding my breath on that. But supposedly it's supposed to be nice. Hi, Grace. Yeah, isn't that a great idea? Now I'm gonna be honest. I had to watch, I had to watch and then kind of rewind and then watch again. And okay, why does this say this? It's saying share your referral link. I don't want to share my referral link. What is my referral link? I don't even know. So let me tell you what we're going to do today, so that you guys can enjoy your coffee and decide if you want to craft along with me, hang out and visit. And I'll tell you a little bit about why I came on today. So I wanted to go on yesterday. Yesterday was my birthday. And I had a fantastic day. And Dave was here and he agreed he would go live with me. But as the day, oh, it's sunny. I want that to go away so I don't have to see that, and because it gets in the way of your comments. So I said, okay, after dinner, let's go live because I want to share my big reveal of what I've been keeping from you guys for months on end. And he agreed to it. And then the kids wanted to go get ice cream. The ice cream shop in town opened for the season, and this will be their last season. So they wanted to do that. So I called an audible, said we'll go live on Sunday. And so we are going to go live. I just thought if we were going to do this, Dave should probably be here. So I think around noon, but just watch for, and if you're subscribed, just for a notification or check it out. But I'm planning noon unless something changes. But we are going to talk to you about what has been happening in our lives in the background and what we've been up to. So definitely tune into that. But I didn't want you to miss it because I did say the 15th, and because Dave's here, I thought, well, we better do it earlier. So there you go. That's the skinny on that. But the other thing is, I have this entire stack of books, and I've been taking them apart and I've been setting them aside. And I feel like I need to make some decisions on which ones I'm going to work on next. And then I have some questions as to how I want to bind them. Should I, just I got all kinds of questions for you. And I need your input. Hi, Debbie DePaul. Hi. Oh, I can't see. Julie at Day Trip Vintage. I'm sorry, I got this weird little prompt. Let me see what happens if I just hit it and see. It still doesn't go away. I'm in StreamYard and it says share your referral link, and it's right above where all of your comments pop in. Well, thank you, Debbie. 62 there, but it's supposed to get up to 80. Wow. 40 and misting in New Jersey. Thank you, Grace, for the birthday wishes, and Sarah Lee. I celebrate all month long, so there's that. Let me show you some of the books. We just need to make some decisions on which ones I will do first, and then I've got a couple I still need to take apart. So this is a Rand McNally. It's called Surprise in the Barnyard. Try to click on it. What'd she say? Try to click on it and unpin. You must have had that happen too. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. That is so weird. It just keeps wanting me to. I don't want to keep putting it up there. I tried to swipe it aside and swipe up. So this one's really cute, and I also need to make decisions on how I want to bind these. So these are cute as cinch journals, but it would also be fun to try. Although these pages might be a little bit fragile to do with that technique that Natasha did at Treasure Books. And I think when I pull this apart, this particular one is not, they're not going to be a signature page. So probably a cinch, huh? The way she did it, let me get to a book that has some signatures in it so I can kind of tell you if you haven't seen it. I'll just give you the high level overview. So that's one of them we can do. This one is another Rand McNally, and I thought this would be cute to do just as an animal journal, or maybe even I've got a bunch of baby animal images that I recently, what did I do with those? I think I just cut them out, but I thought that might be kind of cute. Animal mysteries. This isn't, I'm not really drawn to this one so much. I don't know. What do you guys think? I just don't think the images are quite as robust, but I do love the giraffe on the front. We have a farm animals, Rand McNally, which this one would be cute. Maybe, let's see. Isn't there a golden book that's called Little Baby Animals on the Farm? Or something to that effect? Am I dreaming that? But these are all kind of like babies. That might be cute. Okay, so that's number 3. These are all taken apart. This one, I think I'm going to try the no-sew binding. I'll have to probably reinforce these, but what she did is she made several signatures. So this is the entire book, and I love those. Love these images. So let's just imagine there were 3 of these signatures. And instead of, well, one example she did was she stapled it, just like, these old books are. The other one, she just wrapped ribbon and or twine all the way around the top, which I've tried that before with kind of a Midori style, but wrapped it around the top. When I did it maybe I just did it too tight, and it kind of started to cut into the papers. Do you know what I mean? So I think maybe I had it too tight, but that's the way she bound it. And then she had 3 of them. And then she basically, I think she just put one paper, like she bound it here and put one paper over the top. You'll have to go watch hers because I'm not explaining it easily. But then this one, she had used like um, hers wasn't a book. It was just like a cereal box or something. So she covered one on the outside, and then she covered another one to make it even thicker. And then she was able to put it all together just by kind of slapping it together, like, the back page to the front page, and then all of these were hooked together. I'm not explaining that at all well, but it looked really cool. In fact, I just demolished her. Go watch hers. It will be much, much better. This one is a new one. I just got this not very long ago. Not this week, actually. Maybe this week. Isn't that cute? Matilda, McElroy, and Mary. It's a Telltale book. Have you guys ever seen this one? Look at how cute this is. And I've got all of the mouse paraphernalia that I can think of. I should be doing a mouse journal, so maybe this one will be a contender. But you guys are going to help me decide. Or you will decide. I just think these little images are so cute. Look at, always be careful. Buy me a cake, Julie. 10 cents. Sarah Lee, you get the best bargains. I love her books. We're talking about Joan Walsh, England. Oops. So this was my cinched pile. This one was one that didn't sell at one of the live sales, so I decided I was going to do a video with it. A journal with it. I just think it's super cute. I actually have some, let me show you. Let me just grab a piece of it. I think I can cut it with my regular scissors. It's on my ribbon thing here, isn't it? Yes. I don't know, maybe you've seen this. Well, if that didn't dull my scissors, I don't know what will. But I have this. This was from Hobby Lobby years ago. Maybe they still carry it. But it is like wire ribbon. Wouldn't that be cool to do something with? I was just looking at that chicken wire. I could probably make 10 mouse journals, Susie. I do not doubt it whatsoever. I don't know. Tell me how you guys, what are your ideas on how I could use this in the journal? I mean, because this is pokey. You got to be kind of careful. I guess I could just bend over the edges. Isn't that neat? I think I've used it once, but not in a journal. I think I used it for some other project. I've got Frankie the fuzzy goat, so he's flocked. And his flocking is still intact, which is cool. Oh, I thought that said, Susie, I thought that said, buy me a cake. Buy me a Coke. So that one's cute. I told you, I'm going to do them all because I want them, I have them on my desk and I'd like to remove them from said desk. Yeah, it was sold on a roll at Hobby Lobby. And it is like chicken wire ribbon. I mean, who knew, right? And who came up with that? Like, hey, let's just put some chicken wire on a roll and sell it for $6. I'm sure I didn't pay $6 for it. There's a thrift. I'm just going to put it up here, show it. There's a thrift store in my neighborhood that marks down books to 10 cents and 50 cents. Oh, that would be my dream. Wow. So this one I thought would also be a contender to do that technique. And this is called The Little Red Bicycle. It's a Marigold Press book. Doesn't she kind of, who's the illustrator of this? She kind of looks like an Eloise Wilkins baby, doesn't she? Oh, both of them, the story and the pictures are by Dorothy, is that Unfer King? And then look at this one. Mimi the Merry-Go-Round Cat. I know, Julie, and that's why I kept putting them up here. Well, I put them up on my desk, and what I normally do, just to stay organized, is I have all my projects in these bags, and then the ones that are kind of at the forefront, I just keep to the left, and I have each of them in a bag, and I kind of go across just kind of down the row in order, or whatever mood I'm in. But these books have been, I keep grabbing them and either as I get them or as I'm organizing and putting them on my desk. And I'm like, okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. This is a lot of books. So I thought, well, there's no time like the present. And I know you guys will have good ideas. Now, this is a definite. I just found this recently too, but have you ever seen this one? It is. I was reading the comments. It is so stinking cute. So do you think I should do this one? It's a wonder book. Should I do this one as a cinch bound journal? Should I do it? The one thing, well, I don't want to screw it up. I need to do it. I need to do that practice, that treasure books technique on something that I'm like, I need to test it, like on something like this little card journal. The thing is I have a lot of fashion, a lot of shopping, a lot of grocery kind of things. And I think I could do like a really, I mean, if I did it that way, I could make a really big, like a lot of signatures. Okay, so this is a definite. I really want to do this one, but I need some tips on what you think, how you think I should bind them. I'm going to read the comments here for a second. Oh, yeah. The Jinx, the Buy Me a Coke. I thought Julie was making cake there for a second. Susie says she loves kitties and carousels. I know you love kitties. And then this one is also really cute. I think I'm going to embrace the fact that that is on there because it's an old vintage tag. It says Wonder Book 3 for $1. And it is from 1956. But look at those cute. Look at that bee, and it's got all the little. So these two are a little bit bigger. How big are these anyway? Good morning, Karen Williams. Are you cutting and gluing today, or are you doing something else? It's 6 by 8. So both of those are 6 by 8. And then, of course, I have this one, but I mean, I've done lots of golden books, so I can certainly do another one. And who doesn't love the Eloise Wilkins one? But as priorities go, you got to help me prioritize. And then the last one is Teresa here? Hi, Teresa. I've been sending up prayers for you. Have you sold your house yet? I know it's only been 2 days. This one didn't sell at one of our live sales. Actually, maybe this week or last week. So I'm going to definitely do this one as well. And you use some of the farm animals. What did I do with those things that I cut out? I just cut them out, loosely cut them out, but I thought that they would be cute in here. Oh, I know. Hang on. They're right here. They're here somewhere. I'll just show you. This is on a stack for my haul videos. But on Tuesday, I'm going to bring, I bought 3 of these. They're different covers, but I bought 3 of them. And whoever had them, and I think I'm going to do a series on this, on how to transform these photo albums into journals. So I went through this particular one and I took out all of what I'll show you in a minute that was in there. And I kept the ones that I wanted, and then the rest of them I just put in to be like package toppers for when I ship out packages. But these were, the other 2 still have there's a ton of them in there. But they're all like, she must have just printed these images, and she did write on them after I took them all out. This was from Galveston in 2012. So I just kept the ones that were in here that I thought would be good for journals that I have upcoming. But let me get to the ones that, look at that. Don't walk, dance. I love that. And some of them were little sayings. But okay, these are all. Let's get to the animals. Here, I think this is one. See, like, look. Wouldn't that be cute in there? Let's see. We got that one. Oh, look, that one was in there for my Wizard of Oz journal. There's a pony and a kitty. A kitty and a duck. Let's just take all these out. We might as well. Have you shown the ideals yet? I have not. I have a finished flip through. You mean the little baby ones? The ones that I sold a few weeks ago? I think that's what you're talking about. Oops, that one has a sticker on it. Let's see which other ones we have here. Can you see those now? Oh, here's a mama and her baby birds. Look at that. So there was a lot of little animals. Look at the mouse. That should probably go in the mouse journal. We'll put that up there. puppy with a teddy bear. Look at, see the giraffes. That could go in that giraffe one, or it could go here. Look at these. There are a couple of really cool ones that were all book related. Where's this at? It just says 7/11/2012. Does anybody know where that's at? It says Le Ball. Oh, wait. That's Le Ball. I can't read it. It looks in French. Looks to be. Let's see if there's any more animals. Oh, there's some baby owls. There's some more giraffes. Look at this fish. It's like a small fish, big pond, or big fish, small pond, right? So I don't know if she was the photographer of these particular pictures, or look at that. Isn't that neat? Or if she just printed them. That's cute. Our greatest task on earth is to love those we don't want to. Good morning, Sandy. I sent a text to Hazel this morning, and I said, wakey, wakey, because I was up at 4 in the morning. And so now I had that in my head, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Look at that. The baby deer and the puppy. The kitty in the bowl. If I'm ever stranded, I hope it's in a bookstore. Amen. Good morning, Denise C. Thank you for the birthday wishes. 101 in Phoenix? Girl. Yeah, I had a wonderful, well, it's actually been a wonderful week. So look at this one with the books. Yes, please. Uh, Demi's birthday was on Monday, and mine was Friday, yesterday. And so on Monday, we had a girls' day. We went shopping. Where did we go? We went to Sephora, and she wanted to go to Ulta, TJ Maxx. We hit a bunch of spots. So that was really fun. And it was just she and I at home, so it was a great day. Time out. I'll finish telling you. So that, I think, those would go cute in there. So now you guys get to put your votes in on which, should we narrow it down? Let's do the big books first. And let's just say for now, we know we're going to do this one. So that will take out of the running. So between these two big books, which one should I do? A Pet at the Zoo or It's a Lovely Day? Oh my gosh, Carla. That's awesome. Somebody told us on our live sale that they had some family that were right in between birthdays. I was right in between their birthdays. So in this case, what they said was that I made a birthday love sandwich. So in this case, your son is he's the sandwich part. Good morning, Carol. Are you driving already? We're voting right now on which one of these. We're going to narrow all these down on which ones I should work on first. So this one I really want to do. So I'm not putting this in the running. So this one, it's going to happen. And now we need to decide. Pet at the Zoo or It's a Lovely Day. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. And thank you to everybody who sent emails and texts and sent all the love. And I have some birthday unboxing to do. You guys make me really feel special. And like I said, the best birthday ever is that you're just here hanging out with me, whether it's at a live or watching my videos and commenting. Carla says the zoo. One vote. I need some more votes. Zoo, It's a Lovely Day. Oh, somebody else said Karen said it's a lovely day. So I got 1 on 1. I need a tiebreaker. Oh, Susie and and Julie said it's a lovely day. Okay. So I'll keep all of these little pictures all these little baby pictures of the animals with this book. And we'll save that for later. Okay, you're helping a lot. All right, here we go. Now, should we take bets on how long this is going to take me? How long will it take me to finish all these journals? All right, here we go. So for these little soft-sided books, now let me see. Did we decide if this is... Did I take these apart yet? No. However, I'm going to, whichever one you decide, we're going to take that one apart. So Mimi, the merry-go-round cat, or the little red bicycle. April's a busy month for birthdays. My nephew's birthday is the 14th. My Mo's birthday is the 19th. Zenny the cockapoo's birthday is the 29th. Demi and I's, we're busy. I got 3 Mimis, hands down. It's going to be a Mimi. Mimi for the win. Okay, let's take this apart real quick. So, who got this? Somebody. Was it you, Susie, that bought this? I had 2 of these that I picked up, and I've been coveting it's a, what do you call this thing? Staple remover. And I have like the traditional one, the one that looks like a Jaws, and that's fine. But I think it was Possum Patty that had one of these, and I was like, I need one of those. And I found 2 in my shopping excursions. But look how, man, this is way better than your fingernail. just saying. And I love it. If I lose this, I'm going to be very sad. And then we'll just take this out. And I think this is one where I can do the different binding. I'm going to try for the rest of my journaling experiences to do as little sewing in of binding covers as possible. Look how easy that was. Okay, so far we've got Mimi, It's a Lovely Day, and Let's Go Shopping. Let's go shopping. Okay, now we got 3 more. We got Frankie the Fuzzy Goat, the Why Roosty Sang, and Matilda, McElroy, and Mary. Out of those 3. Is it sharp? It's rounded on the top. Can you see that? And then like the paper, or the staple, when you put it in there, it kind of keeps it from hurting you. 1 for Frankie, 1 for Matilda, 1 for Why Roosty Sang. You have a goat named Frankie? Do you have that book? And it's flocked. Frankie is flocked. I need a tiebreaker. Carol, I don't know if you were on here, but I was showing them when I was looking at their Why Roosty Sang book that I pulled out this. This is ribbon from Hobby Lobby, and it's chicken wire. And I'm like, oh, that I should use in there. All right, let's see. Am I missing anything? I got 1 Frankie from Sarah Lee. Susie votes Matilda. Karen William is Roosty. I need a tiebreaker. Let me tell you while you guys are deciding which one is going to be it. If you missed it, the one thing I wanted to share with you is that tomorrow, planning on noon, Dave and I will be going live, and we're going to unveil the secret that we've been keeping from all of you, and tell you a little bit about it and what that means and what is to come. So if you want to see that, tune in tomorrow. That is barring everything goes cool with Dave and something doesn't come up that he has to do. But we're planning on noon. Just watch the channel and you should get a notification. Okay. I'll send you some. Who is going to be the tiebreaker? Who is going to be the tiebreaker? Okay, I'll do Matilda. All right, so Karen's changing her vote to Matilda. So Matilda it is, but I'm going to put this inside of here so I don't forget that I want to use that when I do Roosty. Okay, Matilda. All right, last. Oh, no, not last. Yeah, last. Should I just wait on this one? Because this is kind of like one of these things is not like the other. Well, no, you guys can decide. So I have Surprise in the Barnyard, Animal Mysteries, Farm Animals, and ABCs, which the ABC is Telltale, and these are all Rand McNally. Karen buckled under the pressure, girl. This one's really bright. I thought there was one that we decided, we kind of said, well, I said. This one is probably my least favorite because I don't really love the images. And I try to use as many as I can, but I guess I could just use parts of it. And see, some of those pictures that I just showed from that photo album might work in this one too. You were going to clean silver. That seems, cutting and pasting seems way more fun and less stinky. Sarah Lee says farm animals. Susie says farm animals. All right, I'll give you another second. Oh, we got a third for farm animals. There we go. Well, that makes my life a whole lot busier. Now I only, so not busier, easier. So now I only have this many books versus all of them to do at once. So I'll put these back on the to do later shelf. And you just help me make my first decision. Should we check this and see how it's turning out here? Is it holding up? So this, if you watch the video where I did the binding, where I just used scrap papers to glue all of these greeting cards together. I went ahead and attached all of them. I think I'm just going to leave this one like it is, blank. So this was one signature, and then, this was another signature. It was just like this, and then I covered all of this page with the pink. And then this was the last signature, and I covered this one with the pink. And then I decided to wrap it. So one thing we could work on if we wanted is we could get out some Anna Griffin stuff, and we could work on that. But I've been doing kind of a lot of Anna Griffin lately. I just love how nice these lay down. And plus it looks cute. So that is one thing. We can also pick some papers for this. I do have some papers picked out. One question I have, some of you have already answered this, but when it comes to live sales, do you want me to continue to bring these to the live sales and the journals? I can do that. Otherwise, I'll just list them on the Maker's Market. And if somebody, wants, if one of you sees one of these and says, "Oh my gosh, I have to have that one," well, you can let me know and we can reserve it for you. The other thing is, I probably need to do a couple more sales in succession. So I was thinking about doing at least one Maker's Market sale, which will still be here on YouTube, and one additional one. But what would you like me to bring? So I was thinking for the Maker's Market sale, I might do antique and vintage readers because I have a lot. But I also thought, I haven't done a little golden book sale for a while. I could do that. What was the other thing I had in my mind? Oh, the other thing that I thought was, I just cleared off, if you guys have seen my organizing videos, or if you did the shop my shelves, that post office piece that has the little slots in it where I keep all my small ephemera. Yesterday morning, I went through and um, downsized. I cleared it off. So I have a huge pile of, tags and envelopes and flashcards and um, playing cards. And so I was thinking about doing bundles like that. But I also thought, wanted your opinions on, am I missing comments? Oh, this thing. I wish I could get rid of that. So let me have you answer that first. So if I did another sale or two next week, barring my availability, what would you like me to bring? Like, I was thinking a theme, like all vintage readers or all golden books, or I could do Rand McNally's. I got all those stickers still. Hi, Tammy Renee. I was just thinking about you the other day. I hope you're doing okay. How are you feeling? Um, Sometimes I think, oh, or I could do a variety, or I could do another blowout sale like I did when I was in Clear Lake. I mean, I could do that. I just don't know. I think I'm going to start picking out some. Let's start picking out some papers for this one while we're sitting here. So I'll let you answer that question first. I made an executive decision because I knew a lot of them were animal related. So I thought, well, instead of just staring at all of these bundles of, or what do you call these? Kits of paper, maybe take them off your shelf, Ange, and actually use them. So we've got Stephen Duncan's Farmhouse Living. This is a Cartabella paper pack. We have missed you. You like blowout and variety. Karen likes blowout and variety. All right, I got to write that down. Because I'll be like, now what did I say I was going to do? One vote for blowout variety. I do need to do a book sale for sure at some point. Hopefully home. Oh, good. Yes, we love you very much, kiddo. And hopefully you're getting some, some in home care, so you can just stay cozy. This is called Homemade, and this is by, doesn't say. Must not have a specific artist. This one I've used a lot. This is Country Kitchen, which I think, there's some things like that. Rooster. This is a Stephen Duncan one too. This is one of my favorite, and this is one I ordered like when they had the like really, really, really cheap prices. I ordered a bunch of these. So I think we can pull from kind of all of these. Then I have Farm to Table, also by Stephen Duncan. And then I'll add vintage, of course, vintage readers. But I kind of like to go, and this one doesn't seem like it's quite jiving. It's called Farmhouse Summer. I don't know that this one has an artist here. So let's look at this one first. All right, this is crinkly, I know. It is really, really awesome to see you here, Tammy. I was just driving. Oh, it was the day I went. So you guys are gonna. Well, you can tell me if you think I'm silly or not. But one of the things I asked for my birthday was to have a deep clean in my house because since Ruby went to live on the farm, Demi and I have done pretty deep cleaning, and Dave. We've all cleaned quite a bit, but there's just something about somebody coming in and giving it all your attention. So Thursday, so that was one of my birthday gifts, and so I needed to get out of the house. So I thought, I'll go run my errands. I had a bunch of stuff I needed to ship, and I went to do some thrifting. And while I was out and about, something made me think of you, Tammy Renee. I don't know if I saw something, but you were on my mind while I was cruising. Okay, so we got baby animals. Do we have anything else that maybe we should be looking for? Maybe the kitty. Well, I don't know. I mean, this is pretty kind of a little bit. You know what might work for this? I have that Mary Poppinsy one, so there might be some things in that that might work. I can get that down. All right, so these are all the stickers. Well, this color looks nice. That's cute. Except that's like cooking stuff, but you know, I can work with it. Well, that one definitely. Okay, we got that one. Probably that one. I mean, there's veggies on the back, but you know, on the farm, that's what you do. This is food. Weigh in here if there's anything you see that I should be doing. Oh, home is where that would be cute for the rooster one. All right, we definitely want this. Let's just cut these out because we'll do farm friends. And I'll cut all three of those out and I'll stick that one with them. Do any of the rest of you do that? Like, oh, you get a whole kit and then you're like, now I just want to hoard it and I just want to look at it. Yeah, I know. And it's just nice to have, and it's nice to have another set of eyes when somebody is cleaning too, because you live in it every day. So there's things that you might miss too that you didn't even think about. So had them do like the baseboard, which we just did the baseboards, but I just wanted them really done again, and the ceiling fans and the windows, and and then I said the day before I had done a huge organized clean of like I cleaned out the junk drawer, I rearranged or reorganized the pantry, I cleaned out all the cabinets in the kitchen and the laundry room and the coat closet, and so they all looked perfect. And they came and cleaned. I was like, I told the kids, I was like, this is the best birthday present ever. Aw, yeah, home does feel much better. Have fun painting, Miss Carol. Here's something that was kind of cool that I got for my birthday. So Demi said she had been working on something, she said, all day long. And I was like, huh, what's she working on? Well, and I didn't even know the girl knew what a collage was. Uh, I have a pic. I'll put the picture on my community post. But she forbid me to come upstairs. She's like, don't come in the kitchen, don't look. And so they set up all of this, you know, birthday little spread with my presents and stuff. She did an entire happy birthday banner with a great big, I don't know, they must have been about 4 inches a piece, each one. And she collaged every single one of those with my favorite colors, with pink and orange and yellow. And I'm like, you did this all by yourself? Then she cut out each individual letter out of fabric. It was all fabric. I was very impressed with that girl. I'm just picking things like off the bat that are more farm related, not really kitchen related. So if you guys see something, let me know. Did she have any success? Did she fatten you up a little bit? Gave you some good home cooking, huh? I'm just looking at those are. And I do have a lot of, oh, we need that one. And we need this one for the chicken one. Maybe I'll just keep it out. I'll just save it for when we do that one. This one's cool. I'm trying to read the comments and flip, and oh, that one's neat too. Okay, so that one's good to go. I'm gonna try to hop on here and not hop up here and not fall over, and see if I can get that. I don't remember what it's called. It's kind of Mary Poppins-ish. Maybe it's supposed to be Mary Poppins. We'll add that one to. Does anybody remember what that's called? If you hear a loud crash, it's just me falling off my step stool. No biggie. Anybody been watching any channels or any collabs that I don't know about? Hopefully you're all watching Give a Scrap. Man, there's been some fantastic makes. If you're not following that one, you should. Jonna at the Preppy Craft Girl did a really cute, really adorable little project yesterday, and Martha Makes Art did a really neat project today. That one was a lot of fun. Come on now. Oh, maybe. Yes, here it is. Practically Perfect, it's called. All right, so we've got a little bit of a start on 6 pounds. Wow. That's great. Homemade baked potato soup. Oh my gosh, that sounds fantastic. I'm going to put a clip on this. Let's see these questions. Oh, I would be happy. That would be my honor. Yes, I will do that. Let me write that down on my list. All right. I got it, Miss Susie. Okay, so we'll set this one aside. We got at least a start on it. Like 4 pages, but how do you guys do when you plan your journals? How do you plan yours? I usually, well, if it's a book, I pick my cover, then I do like pages like this. But if there's a better way, and then I go through all my vintage stuff, and then I start to put it together, and then I go through all my ephemera. But if I'm doing the cover from scratch, I usually never finish the cover until last. I don't know why, but I just do. You're welcome, TR Dubs. Okay, so I think we could use this on there. We can probably use a lot of things in here. Because truthfully, I'm not going to do a Mary Poppins journal. And when I bought this, I didn't know. I mean, I love Mary Poppins, but I just don't have that on my... I got enough of them on my list. So for sure, we'll use this. So Mimi the Mary... This one's the one we're looking for stuff to go with. Gosh, these images are pretty. You know what, Karen? That is the best way to do it. Is just to create a way. Let's look at this book a little bit. Let's see what this is all about. I haven't read it. Mimi was a soft gray kitten. She didn't sleep anywhere special. Jinx was her friend. I just wonder if it says anything. Because I was thinking about, like, should we use, maybe we'll use, like, this and that one. All right, well, so far we're two for two. I'm gonna say no to that one. Hi, Khadijah. I'm gonna say no to that one. What's this one all about? I could get by with this one if we need it, but I think we'll save that one for something else. This also would be really good for like for my London journal too, huh? Oh, yeah, and you know what, Sarah Lee? It would not surprise me if I did that. I'm actually very cautious when it comes to getting on ladders, and I won't get like on a ladder at all. I mean, like this little one, I guess I should be probably more careful. It's like a two-step ladder. When no one's home, because I'm like, if I fall and can't get up, I'm in trouble. But anywho, years ago, when oh gosh, the kids were in preschool. Long story short, I fell off of. Now, when I say second story, that sounds dramatic. Let me explain. Do you know like those little sheds that you would put like your lawnmower and stuff in? That look kind of like a barn. Well, we had one of those in our backyard, and I was running up there to get running up the ladder to get some things out of there for a camping trip that my sister and I were taking. And when I stepped off to get off the ladder, the ladder slipped out from underneath me, and I went down like Frasier, and landed on my right hip and my thigh on the ladder. So I'm a little skeptical about getting on ladders. This could be cute in there. So we're doing good on this one. I think the kites would be cute too. Sure. That's right. It is your own style. You just go with it. All right, we're pretty good on that. We got quite a few that we can add to Miss Mimi. Now, truthfully, I think I've sold like maybe I have one circus bundle left, but I think I might have sold them all. But that would probably be a good place to start. I mean, even though this isn't really a circusy journal, but I was just thinking the carousel. And then, of course, I've got plenty of kitty cat stuff, so I think we're well on our way. Do you guys like this? Do you like doing like start to finish? Is that something you want to see? Or do you just want me to check in periodically? Tell me what you guys like, because I oftentimes wonder, like, should I just do this stuff off camera and then show you flip throughs, or do you like that part of it? Hi, Patty Rose. We're just picking some. The Traveling Crafter team here just picked about, let's see, how many did we end up? 2, 3, 5 journals that I'm going to be working on in my next series. So now we're just picking a few little papers. I feel like I should go get all my mouse stuff, and because I don't really have any mouse papers that match this. Let's see if I do too. And well, what I like is that you guys can all like weigh in. What I really need to do again, is we need to have another retreat. I'm gonna go get my mouse stuff, I think. Where we just go on like Google Meet, and you can just, you can show your face if you want, but you can just, be crafting along. You don't even have to. You can just come on and not show your face or anything. Just have it unmute and mute, and you can just talk. But I mean, we did that last, oh gosh, that's been over a year ago. And we just spent an entire day crafting together. We answered questions for each other. We helped people plan stuff. We did show and tells. It was so much fun. All right, talk amongst yourself for a second. I'm going to go get the mousy stuff. I'll be BRB. Well, there we go. Look at that thing. It is piled full. And while I was there, the kitty pile was there. So I grabbed that out too. Maybe we can come back to that for our carousel. This is Matilda, McElroy, and Mary. And I think they're so stinking cute. This is hugely helpful to me, by the way, because, I mean, not that I don't mind doing it all by myself, but it's so much more fun when you guys can, like, give me your ideas and say, oh, use this, don't use that. Oh, yeah, we got to use this. Do you remember when we did I think that was a 100-day challenge. Or maybe it was a 5-minute craft where I made all of the little animals and designs from my fingerprints. That definitely needs to go in there. And then these, we need to pick a couple of these. Let's open this up though. I'll probably cover that, but there's purples in there, so that'd be perfect. Let's get to a good page that has a cool graphic on it. That one's cute. I thought I do have a couple. Oh, there's the mouse from that one. So we got 2 pieces so far. I usually don't always do ephemera, but since I got it here, what difference does it make what order I do it in, right? May as well. I'm trying to find we'll just go with that picture with the purples. I like that. Or maybe we just go right there. This is cute. I'm trying to see how, let's pick a couple of these. Maybe we should look at what this story is about here. Have you guys been to Dollar General lately? Well, no, I guess you have to be a Dolly Parton fan, but I do love me some Dolly. She's got a whole line of stuff, and it's super, super cute. And I almost bought, the little Keurig holders, and it says "Cup of Ambition" on the top of it, where it spins around, and then you put your Keurig cups in it. It's wood. It's very nicely done. She has signed every single thing. Like her name it says Dolly with the butterfly on everything. There was that I really liked. She had some cups. They were glasses. They say Dolly and the butterfly, but I mean, I don't want everything to say dolly. I would have been fine with the butterfly. And then the other thing, they had some cute placemats, but I don't even have a dining room table, so I didn't get those, but they were super cute too. But if you like dolly, you like pink. When I started singing that song, it just reminded me of it. Okay, so it's just about the three of them being buddies. So this looks very much like a friendship type of thing. And oh, here's three of them. This was the cool find, and then I found then another whole different at an auction. I got stamps that are by this. What is it called? House Mouse Designs, created in Vermont. These are from 1991. This one I think was a birthday card from I think Carol, but that's going to be too big in there. Okay, or maybe it was Sandy. I am going to grab two of the envelopes. Oh, and also I have the notepad. So I better have a piece of that. Yes, aren't those, oh, those, no, I didn't even know they existed, Patty, the house mouse stuff. And so I got these at a thrift store, the cards, and then later on, and it was all of the stamps that I just got done selling from that. I bought the storage things, and every one of them had stamps, and those were all in there. So, winning. Okay, do we like any of these? Look at that, I actually fussy cut something. It's amazing. Well, we might as well. I mean, if this is going to be my first official mouse journal, we'll keep these out to make some ephemera. So we'll do this we'll just call this all already made ephemera and then to be made ephemera. These don't seem to work in there. Well, this is cute. Why not? We got a lot of them. Angela. You know I will. I can do that, my dear. I'm telling you, I have enough to do many a journal. And I'm looking here and I'm not sure if I have like books that I was, well, we'll soon find out. Well, we should probably keep this. I'll put this over in my bag to do some things with. All right, next stack. Oh, I got more of these. These are all those cards too. Cute. Oh my gosh, look at that. Mushies and mice. I think these are all from an old scrapbook. They may be from Sandy. I think this one might be better. I think I have something with like frogs and toads. Oh, look at those. We'll use this one in there. That looks more like a rat, but you know. Oh, that's Mickey. Or somebody who looks like Mickey. That's kind of cute. We need to make something with that. I think we're going to have enough pages because we're going to use the whole book. That could make something cute. Again, I don't know if the aesthetic is the right. Okay. If you see something that you think I should add to it and I haven't, tell me. Oh, here we go. First, what's this all about? Yes, this is Minikin, Midgie, and Moppet. I think this is one I was thinking about doing a journal with as well. Oh, definitely we need some of this paper. Let's take out a piece of this. Well, these are all bunnies. I thought there were mice on this. Well, that's in the wrong place. Oh, we'll put that with the Easter stuff. Look at them. These, I think, could be pretty cute. Maybe as even little pockets or tucks. Will this fit on a, like, see that one? She's too big, but this one would work. This little guy, and he's got lavenders in him, in his outfit. I just got to put these over here to see if they... Yes, Sandy, you do have me stocked up on mice. All right, we're gonna use those two for sure, and we'll call it good. That book, and I love it. Oh, here, wait, I already have a couple already cut out. We'll use those. Keep those intact. Who knew? Yeah, I think one of my journals has to be mushies and mice. Ooh, Khadijah just said, I want to use Chrysanthemum the Mouse as the cover. I don't know who Chrysanthemum the Mouse is. Do I? Oh, thank you, Khadijah. I need a cat. I'm sure there's some in here with kitty cats. Look at that. Oh, Richard, scary. I smell toothpaste. This could actually go in my... He needs to go in my dentist journal. These, I think, are Jovies. They are Jovies. Jovi at Creating with Jovi, her digitals. Probably don't... I'm going to put this there. I think I'll save those for another one. She's newer. I gotta write that down. I want to know who she is. Chrysanthemum. Which I just brutally... spelled chrysanthemum. Oops. Spelling doesn't count. It's Saturday. These are cute, but those are... We got kitties, bunnies, piggies. Oh, there's the mice. I think these are all from the same book. The subway mouse. That would be cute. This one has really cool illustrations. This would be better. So that one... Where's the rest of the other book? They're right there. These are kind of bigger too. I like these because the pages are cool to fold in half. But I think they're too big for that, for this one. Here's some meese. I'm going to put two make ephemera up here. And there's Angelina's Christmas. I know Sandy gave me that one. I have an Angelina ballerina. Is going to be one of my mice journals. That's who this is. That's Angelina. My Nana, my Italian great-grandma, always called me Angelina. So we got lots of Angelina going on. Hi, bud. That's cute. She is, isn't she, Susie? That one might be fun, too. Put that up here. my gosh, that's cute. Beatrix Potter's not going to cut it for this one. Those seem to have, I think those should wait. I do too. Demi, I had a lot of those books when Demi was little. And then my mom, of course, got me some, you know, like little, like Angelina's Christmas. And see, some of them just aren't quite like, look at that bird. Isn't that cute? Oh, there's a squirrel. We'll just leave those in there like that. Okay, here we go. You can tell me when you get sick of this. That's all Richard Scary. We need one of those in there. That one's kind of cute. So's that one. We'll put this one over here. There's another one. A mouse in the house. And you know, we don't have to use all these. We can put them all together, and if we decide we want to use them, then awesome. And if not, that's fine too. Look at that, somebody traced. Cute. A mouse running with scissors. Sleepover mouse. Oh, this might make some cute fussy cutting ephemera, wouldn't it? Put that in the maybe make some things. This one I think would be better suited for a different sized. Sarah Lee, were you at the sale when I had the there's another mouse running with scissors. I have a ballerina bundle, and it's got two really cool, I don't think I sold it. Two really cool books in it. I always like to add old greeting cards, so maybe we can figure out something with that. Not this one, but this would be cute, just like it is. Three blind mice. Bye, Tammy Renee. Sweet dreams. Walter the Lazy Mouse. Okay, we're getting down to the bottom because I think the rest are maybe books. Yeah. Busy Bones and Moose Mouse. Little Mouse on the Prairie. Wouldn't that be fun to combine with Little House on the Prairie? That's Walter. That's the cover. And we might be able to use that somehow. What's this? Oh, this is more of that. This little guy. Girl and guy. We'll put this whole thing. We'll put all of this together. Because I really like the look of those. All right, what's left? Oh, I did have another. How do you guys choose your journals? Okay, so Khadijah wants to know, and if all of you guys want to weigh in. Well, let me know, girls. I can bring that dance ballerina bundle back. And I have a question about bundles, but first I want us to answer Khadijah's question. How do you guys choose your journals? Do you pick your book and then decide what's it going to be about, or do you decide on a theme and then find your book? That's a great question, because I think everybody does it a little bit different. So why don't you guys share in the comments? I'm going to keep flipping through some things. Oh, look at this little happy birthday. Aw, I must have sent this to Mo. That's for me. This would make a cute mini journal. Another Angelina, ballerina. Oh. Now, why is this stuff just in here? Because oh, these are all the things that I made when I did the collaboration with Jovi. When we did our little... And they all go together, so I kept them. Oh, we got a mouse stamp. We put that there. This will go in there. This, I don't know why that's in there. Look how cute that is. This is actually from when we did the window stickers. Remember the window clings? Yeah, I know you're always there, so I'm wondering if it was one of the few times that you weren't. I'll bring it back. So Khadijah, like I was saying, like for this where I'm collecting for a theme, I will generally pick like all of the things inside of it, unless I'm going to use like a book. Like if this, I was going to use this book cover, then I would just probably say this is the cover, and I'm just going, and this is the book pages. I'll probably use a few of the pages from it, and then I start kind of going through and picking papers, and then after I pick my papers, then I'll pick trims, like the stuff that goes on the side, or if I'm going to do um, dangles, I'll pick that kind of stuff. Then I do the ephemera at the end. But I don't put any of mine together if it's going to be bound. Like if it's a binder journal, then I do. But if it's something that I'm sewing it together, I don't put it together until after I've decorated all my pages. Right or wrong, or I don't know, but it's just the way I've always done it. How about, and some of the rest of you, I think, I don't know if anybody else answered that, because I did ask that question kind of similarly earlier on. Now, if I just have a book, like in this case, it goes with my mouse theme, and I have plenty of that stuff, right? But a lot of times I pick a book that I like, and then I start picking papers, and I usually try to, I have so many scrapbook papers from back in my scrapbooking days that I do try to use scrapbook paper, because to me it would be like, otherwise have gone to recycle or donated, so I want to use it. And it's also why I only do once a year where I get those, I get my paper packs. And this year I did get a lot, but I had used a lot. And so I kind of make a commitment to myself to use those kits, but they're the ones that I use kind of ongoing, where, they're for farm journals, cookbook journals, those kind of things. So they just, and even like the school days journals, a lot of those go. So Carla says she chooses her book and or makes a cover, and then she goes from there. Yeah, and the thing is that there's really no one right way or wrong way to do it. It's just whatever feels right to you. And I will say, when I first started junk journaling, I feel like you know me, I probably have never followed a formula because I squirrel too much, but I do feel like I kind of just followed some of the folks that I had watched in the past and was like, okay, let's try a couple of these things, and then you kind of figure out what you like and what you don't. Not that what they did was bad, it was great, but it might not work for you, or you may have an easier way to do something, or maybe you've been doing things a longer way, which I can't tell you how many times I'm like, why didn't I think of that? Here's a silly example of that. I got my new car, and I have this this Yeti, right? And it's my coffee cup. And I just like drinking from a mug, right? Well, in my other car, there's been times when I have that does not fit in the cubby, the cup holder. So there's been times where I have spilled my coffee cup, but I carry it with me every day, right? Demi said to me just this week, she's like, Mom, why don't you get one of those coffee cups and put it in that fits in your cup holder? She's like, I'm sure we have them. I'm like a Yeti? She's like, yeah, like the tall ones. And I'm like, Demi, as long as I have been drinking coffee out of that mug, I have never thought that, oh, you're going to travel. Put it in something that actually fits in your cup holder. She's like, Mom. But sometimes the obvious isn't obvious, right? Oh, my goodness. I tell ya. Okay, where's Matilda's? Oh, they're right up here. Do we not pick papers for Matilda? Oh, because I don't have any. Awesome. Do you guys want to keep doing this or you want to do something else? We can go through the kitty stuff. Oh, well, we just are happy that you're here, Carla. Julie said she does both. If she's using a book as the base, she tends to work off the theme. And if she wants to create on a specific theme, she'll usually use envelopes are unconventional or unusual covers. Yeah, cool. Sarah Lee, let me put that up there because that's there we go. Come on. Sarah Lee says she created a fashion journal for her niece and she created a large pocket at the back of the journal for a real dress. I just find random items and then create. That's awesome. I love that idea. Carrie got Happy Meal. Gosh, I'm not gonna remember who it was from. Carrie the paper monkey. And they sent her it was Princess. Oh, gosh, I don't anyway. Oh, this is the mouse stuff. We need the kitty stuff. They sent her a real princess dress, maybe a Barbie dress or something. And I said, "Oh my gosh, that would be so cool." In the journal, you could cut out Belle. I think it was a dress of Belle. I don't know my Disney. I don't know Disney very well, but I think it was Belle. The yellow dress, is that Belle? And I was like, "Oh my gosh, that would be so cute." So real dresses. That's a really cool way to use things that would otherwise probably not have, or gone to the landfill. Now, you guys, I think a lot of my kitty stuff is probably books. Let's get that book back out. Not that I can't pull out stuff from it. I would love to see too. Okay, let's see if we get some Miss Mimi. I think this would be a cute journal for somebody's grandma that they call Mimi. I think that'd be cute. Well, these are all cute. These might work in there. Let's see what else is in here before I look in all this other stuff. Okay. See, I think these are all kitty journals. This one, I don't know that I planned on using this as a journal. Oh yeah, I did. 4 little kittens. So Miss Sniff, I was saying to Carol the other day, was this the same book? And I said, I have that book. I said, or maybe I sold it. But I'm pretty sure this is the one she brought the other day. It's cute. And then this one is Fluffy. These may end up just going on my shelf because I think they're so cute. Yeah. Oh, it's a first edition. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be cutting those up. You know what? I'll just take them out and put them somewhere else. I mean, if they're falling apart, that's fine, but this is one I'm most excited about. Did anybody else have a binder like this when they were in school? Because I did. So this is a big one, but it's a cool binder journal. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Where did my mother go? Oh, look at that. See, a lot of this stuff will go really well in this big one. The Kitty LGB. Oh, the one by Eloise Wilkin? Yeah. And this one, look at, somebody wanted, maybe I did pay that much. I doubt it. I would not pay, does that say $16? I did not pay $16 for it, but it must be something special. So cute. Yeah, I don't know what's in here. It's good for every once in a while to look at what you got. Fairy kittens. And just some of this won't work because they're too big. Oh, look at these, you guys. Seal and Sens. They're too tall for that, though. Shoot. Here's the ones that I like. So I collect these. These are the ones. There's probably a name for them. I just don't know what they're called. It's $22.99 on thrift books. Well, girl, I probably shouldn't be cutting it up. I'll keep my eye out, for Carla, for another one that looks like it's seen its better days. Then I'll send it your way. But I have a collection of these, but this one is in really bad shape. So I think we should use one of these in this book if we can. Oh, look at it. Meow, 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 meow. Will she fit? I gotta put the book. I think, though, these little cutie patooties are gonna be too big. My gosh, look at that kitty. Shoot. I was hoping I could use those. Yeah, these are my very favorite books. I have a small collection in my... And then this is the last one I have. Oh my gosh, those are cute. Okay, so of all that stuff, there wasn't a whole lot. Because I think it's mostly... This is going to be, when I do this one, it's going to be one of my exploding journals. Because I'm going to fill this sucker full of kitty cat stuff. I love that. All right, we got one last thing to look through in the kitty things. Oh, a couple things. Did anybody catch Hazel's, what's it called? Heart to Heart, Real Conversations with Real Women. She interviewed Carol at Crinkle Path. I didn't get to see it on the day because, it was past my bedtime when they were on. I think it was like 9 o'clock my time, which is about my time to wind down. Okay, all of these we could probably pull some things. This is Three Little Kittens. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Okay, all of these we can add to that. Probably not that one. Oh, look. A shower gift for you. Yes. These are little mid-mod. Oh, there's a kitty and a mouse. Why can I hear myself all of a sudden? It was wonderful, wasn't it? The kitty with the with the dog wrapped in the quilt. Oh, yeah. That could be cute. Oh, I got all kinds of... Well, we may as well put some of these in here, and whatever we don't use. Those aren't really... These are all Beatrix Potter. Okay. There we... No, did we go through this? No. Sandy, did I miss it? I'm late to the question, but my books and papers sort of talk to me and decide with... Well, there's nothing wrong with that, is there? It's easier if they make up their mind for you. Make up your mind for you. I love it. All right, well, we got a pretty good start on it. I'm trying to think. We need to look at the other ones that we didn't pick out papers and see if there's... Oh, forget about it. This is too... We're just going to stick this back in here. So what are you guys doing for the rest of your day? Are you working? You have any plans? Are you working on certain projects? I'm gonna commit to a squirrel kind of day. I'm just gonna do whatever the spirit moves me. Probably pick out some more stuff to go with these, and just kind of have a Angela day, because you know I'm all caught up in the cleaning department and organizing department. And Dave's not home today. He's out and about, but tonight we are going to... It's a place called Smash Park. You guys might have them there. And we're going to play pickleball. You have to make a reservation. So it's Dave and I, Demi and Landon, and their boyfriend and girlfriend. And so we're going to eat. We're going to play. We reserved darts to have a little dart tournament. And then we're going to do pickleball for a couple hours. And we're doing it from 8 to 10. I'm like, that's an hour past my bedtime, friends. But it was the only time we could do it. And we're also, we couldn't get any courts inside, so we're doing it outside. So my attire is going to be questionable, because I'm like, I'm always cold. But I'm like, it's supposed to be 73 today. How cold can it be at 10 o'clock at night? Oops, I'm missing new comments. A daily photo journal. Shirley, I kind of wonder if that's what those photo albums that I showed you, that I'm going to do a process video on it eventually. I'm bringing a couple to the sale next week. I wonder if that's what the owner of those did, is if she took a picture every day, because it sure seemed like it. You're crafting and dancing? Are you square dancing? Or are you just crafting and dancing at the same time? That sounds like it could be a song. We're crafting and dancing and moving to the grooving, and just when, you know. Well, this has... So, do I want to go down a supermarket? Let's see. Let's flip through this one and see if we want to go. It kind of seems like we're leaning towards fruit and veggie type of supermarket. Okay, well, we can work with that. We can probably pick pages for this out of some of those books too, then. Let's go back to what we already had. We'll do that one next. I'm excited about this one. But you already know that. Look how much we've got done in this little... I've got three... I'm on my way to three journals. Having at least some things in them. All right, this is the farm to table one, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah, like we definitely need the certified organic and the farm to table. Look, we're just cutting them out. Although that is the chicken wire on the back, but it's a risk we got to take, friends. We're gonna do it. Um. Oh, one other thing I wanted to tell you. I had to write stuff down because I was like, I'm doing this on the fly, so I better write down what I was going to talk about. We'll just keep all three of those together. Do I really want? Yes, I can do it. I can do it. So if you don't know, or if you don't follow Carol on her channel at Crinkle Path, I believe maybe it was in November of last year, she started a new little challenge. And Jovi and I, was it just Jovi and I? No, somebody else. Veronica Wilson all participated, and it was called Mission Impossible. And so she sent us each 3 items. We couldn't open it up until the day we were ready to create with it. I got to take this other jacket off. It's finally getting warm in here. And then on the day that we were going to do our video, we had 75 minutes to create with the 3 items, anything we wanted out of the 3 items that were in the package. And so she's done it now twice, and it's super, super fun to participate in, but it's also really fun to watch. And then you get to vote, and then whoever wins, that whoever the person is that accepted the mission, they get to use Crafty Cash either on one of our sales from her or on the Makers Market. It's just a really fun, cool thing to do. And this time she wanted to participate. So she asked if I would host on her behalf. And I said, I will do it, but I want to throw a twist in it. And she's like, what? And I said, I want to do it live because I think it would be really cool to watch the 3 contestants do it on camera, live and in person. So this time in May, you'll have to look for the dates. Both she and I will be promoting it as well as the participants too. But this time it will be Carol, Hazel Anaka, and Jonna at the Preppy Crafty Girls. So those are the 3 girls. I've sent out their stuff. And so you have that to look forward to. It's going to be fun. I just feel like these have to be used, right? And maybe not necessarily, but I think we need this whole page, that one. We've already gone through these once, right? Well, and here's the vegetables. We definitely need that one. Possibly the homemade with love. We'll just throw all those in there just in case. Man, we're doing good using... I'm just going to put all of these together because I think we can use a good deal of these. And I'll put this to the back. And we'll just start... This will be our folder. I won't do that on camera for this journal. All right, but we got some more of these to go through. Yeah, exactly like chopped. Well, here are the other ones that didn't make the cut, but we'll just keep them together. So a great deal of this can be used. So I'm pretty excited to host it for my friend Carol. Well, this one's specifically called Country Kitchen. I think we just need to keep this whole thing, but if you guys want me to, I'll flip through it really quick. Yeah, this one's like a lot of this stuff can... Let's see what else. What else might we... Well, definitely I probably need to use some of my... Hang on, let's get these out here. Sometimes I have to strike while the iron's hot and get things out while I'm thinking about it, or else I'll forget. Like, for example, The sardine label would be awesome. We need a couple of fruit labels, or see if I can find some that are smaller. Got some tomatoes. Let's see. Let me find some that I have. I gotta do it this way. They're kind of fragile, so. Let me find some I have a whole bunch of. Oh, this is kind of cute. Well, here's some corn. Yeah, I think these are going to go sweet with that. What do you guys think? These would make great pockets. Let's put this up here. Now I'm not going to want to do anything except these today for the rest of the day. How about your 60s magazine? Which one, Susie? You mean like the Better... Oh, like the Better Homes and Gardens and... Tell me more. I do have a couple things over here that I was cutting out, I think, for another project, and it might work. I'm trying to find a couple that I have like a lot of. What's this? Here's some lima beans. Okay, well that'll get us started. I can always grab more after. Now that I have these in my pile, I won't forget. Oh, don't forget to use them. I think some milk pogs will be cool too. Let me show you what I have, Susie. I don't even know what's in this pile, but I had gone through some old. They were either magazines or I don't know where. What was this from? Oh, it was one of those Life magazines. Or, Bye, Khadijah. Definitely cookbook pages. And God knows I have plenty of those to go around. All right, I just have this stuff that I don't know what. I think I was planning to do a video with these. Radio Shack. Yeah, this was like a boy's life or one of those books. Do I have anything? I bet these are, I don't have any. But I do have some old newspapers that have all of those ads in them. Oh, what's this? Wait a minute, wait a minute. That's cute. Boiled lobster. That's a potential. I got some cars. Look at that, you guys. Adjustable still. It's not appropriate for this journal, but cute. Yeah, I think I had, this was before I was out of town for 2 weeks, and I think I had a plan to do a video with these. I don't remember what it was. But they're still sitting here like I should probably do something with them. Let me see. Oh, and you know what else would be cute? I was sorting through some things. So this, I'm going to use this big bag, and everything that's in front of me will go in this bag. But I had these that I was going to put away, and they're just kind of random things. Probably not the Mary Kay ones. Those need to go like in a fashion. But I have these little clips. Those will all go. But I mean, these we could make some cute things. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe like that one. I'll just put a few of them in there. And these I'll file away. All right, so we're doing good there. I'm just going to put this in. Will it all fit? I don't know. How do you guys store your stuff? Like when you're getting ready to do a journal, how do you store everything? I have, like if I do my projects for my videos, I use the bags too. And I have like a little tension rod in between the other place where people can sit. And I just put the little items in there. And then on the big ones, when I store all of my different themes in a bag. And then when I start getting them together, I use these great big bags. And then that way, at least I feel like they stay together and I can stay kind of organized. And then when I see something or it's handy and I can just pop it in there. But I keep all of my theme stuff in the family room down here in those big cloth baskets, I guess they are. And that seems to work pretty well. All over the place. Okay, so this one's good to go. Well, none of them are good to go, but we've made a great start. You know what we could do? Because I really need to think about this for what I want to use for a theme, for colors and such. Because I think it's going to be pastelish, but I don't think I need to use a kit for it. I think I just need to start getting stuff. Why don't we see if there's anything in this what I've been working on basket that is bursting? Because I think I did, well, I know I did some. I did an oversized book page, another oversized book page video because Carol asked me to. And back here I have some of those. It hasn't aired yet, but I got a lot. So I feel like some of those would go well in that one. Look at the, oh yeah, for sure. The little weenies. Here's a little envelope. I could probably use some of my Jello stuff too. Now, none of these are decorated yet. I think this might be too big. There's an onion. This might work as a flip out. And it has her at the grocery store. Okay. Oh, here. What do we got? Maybe. Look at her. She's kicked back, relaxed. Hi, Sarah Lee. Or hi, Sierra. All right, I'll go through these quick. These are all too big. But yes, if you're interested in seeing how I made all of these, you can hop on when I don't even know when it's going to air. That's one thing I need to do, but you know, I don't know if today's the day I'm going to be doing it. I have to also finish invoicing. I got everything packed up on Thursday, and I have not finished the invoicing. This was my Give a Scrap project. That was fun. I'm kind of going from the back. Let's just whip through here. We'll do this last, and then we'll say goodbye for today. Oh, I feel like this is another video I did. I feel like we can use that. The colors will go. None of these have you seen yet. These are all new videos. Okay. More food, but too big. Now, if you yell, if I'm thinking about that particular one, but I know I have all those other journals, so. I can probably make this work. I mean, I'm not committed to this page like it is, so I could use that in that journal. These are the fun page edges I did, but I did that a while ago. Those are all too big. Oh, Sierra, it's going to go fabulous. Everybody's have gone amazing. Like, I learned something from every single video I've watched, and that's what I love about Give a Scrap. Oh, man. Did I have I have the farm journal, but this is way too big. Darn it. Bunny habits. I need to, oh, here's one. That will work. It's just a little, this was a scrap and I just slapped some stuff on it. But it's time for me to put this stuff away, so we might as well look at it. I love these too, but also not. That's the where we use the negatives. Father, mother, baby. Which other ones do we have? We have the kitty, the farm, shopping. Kitty, farm, shopping. I thought I had 5. Mimi. Oh, the mouse. Farm. Oh, it's a lovely day. Maybe I should be looking at her to see if there's anything on here. I have it's kind of like, it's a wire basket. It's a pretty big wire basket. And I put all the things, okay, maybe I could have been, this is kind of, all right. Note to self, it's kind of like being outside. It's in the springtime, so I might have to go through this stack again later, but let's consider this one too. Anyway, it is chocked full of stuff I need to file and put away. In addition to all my ephemera that I've made. This one might be cute in there. Oh, these we made the endless envelopes. All too big for those. Oh, this one's cute. I could probably cut that down and, well, we'll put it there. Let your dreams blossom. That could go cute in there. Should I flip through this really quick? Well, we won't rule out those butterflies. Those are all too big. Oh, here. That we could alter if we needed to. We got some birds. This butterfly, but I think that's maybe not the theme. And then the rest is all the cooking stuff. Good call, Carla, on recipe things. That's what made me think about this pack of stuff. Those are more book page things. Flowers. Okay, so no. I'm trying to grab small ephemera. Hey, the more I use, the less I have to put away. There's a notebook. I don't know if I love that, but maybe that one instead. Here's just a flower pocket. Oh, that seems like it might work there. Now we're getting into stuff that was from my masterboard, from the masterboard madness. So those probably won't. That was very shabby chic. These are all writing boards. More shabby chic. That's cute. But these are more for like my binder journals. These are the ones that we made with the iron-on transfers. Okay, let me look from the top down because I got little things in here sometimes that may work. Well, that also could, nah. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, the rest is all too big. And I guess I don't really have any little, other than the button cards, I don't have any tiny ephemera. So I guess I can put these away today. That doesn't feel like something I want to do. Just saying. Although it won't take me long. I just sort them by pockets, envelopes, and so on. Or if they're all together like matching sets, like all of the cookbook stuff, I'll put it all together. And then I have zipper bags that I keep those All right, well, we got a few little things for this one. Okie dokie. Well, we made some serious progress. This has got to go in that bag. With let's just put these in there so you guys can see. I think I have some bags available. Isn't it ridiculous that it's going to be like a million degrees today and I have my heater on in here? Ruh-roh. Am I out of bags? I don't think so. All right, so Mimi the kitty, she's got a great start. Before we go, you must have sent me all your magazines in that $30 box. Oh, I might have. I'm watching. Oh, City Cases, how cute. That's awesome. I love green and pink color combination too, a lot. All right, I think I'm going to have to scrounge for my other bags. I think I used them for another project. Excellent. So tell me, before we go, I have one question for you about bundles because I was thinking of that and I guess I didn't ask the question. And then my other question is, do you guys want to see these as I go? Should we work on them together or maybe that's something we should do live. Like I'll just come on and we'll just work on as many of them as we can. Please tell me. And then the last question is, I was working on bundles, and for those of you who come to the live sales, let me know, I've been selling bundles, just like big bundles. There's a theme and there's everything in it, in addition to hundreds of pieces that could go in any journal. Would you rather see like a whole journal kit where there's a book in there, like I used to do with the vintage readers when I did the school days journals? Or do you like just having, I'm just trying to decide when I start doing these again, what you would prefer, or do you like a little bit of both? So those are my questions for you. One other thing is that I want you guys to know, really genuinely, and thank you again for all of the birthday wishes. I had a great day yesterday. But I really do appreciate you, and I don't say this enough, that the best birthday gift that you've ever given me, or the gift that you give me every week when you show up, or every day when you watch my videos, is just your presence and having a conversation, whether it's through chat or otherwise, or just making a comment. I really, really love, like, I look forward to every morning getting up. And I mean, even if I don't have time to comment on everybody's, comments right that minute, I read every single one of them and I genuinely love it and it makes my day. So don't forget how much of a difference you make, definitely in my life, and I'm sure in many others, just because you are who you are. So thank you for helping make today very special for me and extending my birthday through the weekend. So it sounds like we'll work on these live, which is awesome. And remember, I will be back tomorrow with Dave, and we will be doing our what in the heck have you been keeping secret from us, and explaining everything and what that means for uh, us in the future. So look forward to that tomorrow at 12 noon Central Standard Time. Thanks for spending the morning with me, and we will talk to you later. Bye, guys.